don't have a super unique name, people can probably find you by putting in your city or your school or whatever it is, right? So you know it's important to watch the kind of stuff you put on the internet. That being said, in the age of social media and Facebook and all of these different things, there's just a lot to sift through when you're Googling yourself, you're trying to find what's out there about you. It can be kind of overwhelming, and I know some people who just refuse to Google themselves at all because it's like too scary. But you know, there are a few things that you can do to look at maybe what's out there, some ideas for how to clean it up if something needs to be cleaned up, or maybe not necessarily even cleaned up, but just sort of improved upon. So just a couple ideas. First of all, I think the most important thing is to show you guys are all approaching the job market, right? So you're approaching this from the perspective of, I'm trying to get a job and I need to do whatever I can to get that job. So this is from a report that was actually published this month. It shows in the bottom where I got it from, but some numbers there. I don't want to read all of these out to you. You're all literate, intelligent collegians. You can read them all for yourselves, but essentially, all that this boils down to is people who are going to be hiring you are looking you up on the internet. They're trying to find your tweets, your Facebook profile, your LinkedIn, any news articles that have been written about you, anything your friends have said about you on their blogs. It really is a big, huge chunk of if an HR person decides to take another look at your resume and your portfolio or not. So 91% of employers screen job applicants via their social media profiles. 61% of employers have rejected an applicant based on something that they saw on their social pages. Now on the flip side of that, I think it's kind of cool to see that 68% of employers have hired candidates after screening them, and that's they hired them. So they saw something on their social media profile that really spoke to them, interesting, maybe made them seem like a good communicator or a nice person, and so you can get hired based on those things as well. So it's not all bad. You can do a lot of good PR for yourself too. So it says at the top, this is not a fear tactic, but just be the boss of your online reputation or it will be the boss of you. Okay, so it's just important to note all of this stuff is not going away, so you might as well just kind of harness it, face it, take charge of it, and make it, I don't know, kind of just be the boss of it so that you can move forward in your career and not have all this weird.
It's part of being the boss of it. So when one of my friends tags me in a picture at a party,
Yeah.
that's going to link up for me. If I'm the boss, do I call my friends and say, get that off right now? Or
Yeah, I would personally, but I would probably do that. I think with Facebook, a lot of people are using a lot of stricter privacy settings than maybe they used to. I think with the rollout of Timeline, a lot of people went through and hid a lot of their content that may have been objectionable. So perhaps Facebook isn't quite the beast that it used to be. I think everybody's a little bit more aware of that nothing on Facebook really is private. But absolutely, I would certainly recommend, I think Facebook is the #1 place where employers go to find you first. So I would certainly take plenty of time to review your timeline. If you do see something that maybe somebody tagged you in that's unflattering to you, see if you can get it removed. If not, if there's no way that they will completely take it down,